Anton Stastny on the left. Clark and Milbury on the defense for Boston, and up front they have Casper. Over there on the right side is Keith Crowder with John Marchand. Anton Stastny rebound! And the rebound! Great play! What a way to start a hockey game, Mickey, for a youngster 20 years old. And there were Anton Stastny was in the crease, but he couldn't get the pass to him. Slapped away by Milbury. Anton Stastny. The Nordiques keep it in. Stastny goes in. And Moffat stopped that on the shot ahead. And here comes Middleton in over the line. Nice move. Got away from Marwaz's check. Luce, however, picked it up. The Bruins keep it in. Melnick slapped it in front of the net. Middleton waits in the crease. There's the shot. They score! Crowder let it go from an angle with Middleton in the crease, and it's 1-0 Boston.
Mickey, did you notice how Melnick couldn't quite make up his mind at the blue line? He almost dropped back and went back to his own line, stayed at the line, and made the play right there.
Exactly, Dick. He came in and he committed himself, made the good play. Look at Crowder. Perfect shot for the stick side of John Garrett, just inside that goal post.
And here's Marwaz coming over center. Marwaz in over the line. The pass to Hunter. He left it there, and it's cleared by Peterson down the ice. A break up for O'Reilly. All alone. Scores! O'Reilly breaking away out of his own zone, and very quickly John Garrett has been beaten twice. 2-0 Boston.
What a start for the Bruins. Wally Weir, I believe it was, tried to knock down the puck at about shoulder height. Then you see Weir behind O'Reilly. Weir just managed to redirect it in behind him. That gave O'Reilly the break. Mickey stick-handled right underneath Garrett.
Oh, O'Reilly all the way in, alone, like a penalty shot situation, all the way from center right. You see Garrett standing up well in front of him. O'Reilly with a little deke to the backhand, pulls it back to the forehand between the legs of Garrett. This crowd is absolute.
And now the Bruins leading 2-0, led by Park to center. Up to the line he comes. Park still hangs on to it. Now he gives it to Peterson. He slides it in. McNabb scores! McNabb put the high backhander by John Garrett before the goaltender could make a move. And Michel Bergeron, the coach of the Quebec Nordiques, giving a good hard look at John Garrett.
Mickey, Peter McNabb led the Bruins in scoring against the Nordiques all season. Had only 1 assist in the first 5 games of this series. There's his goal.
Well, he shows us the mark of a true marksman here.
Marion just turning around with it. Steps out a little bit. Can't shoot it from there. To Anton to Marion. Marion goes into the corner behind the net. Marion Stastny taking a look for Peter. He's in front. Marion Stastny just whipped it out to Peter Stastny, and it was in that quickly. 9:54, and it's 3-1.
You know, Dick, before the game, the Bruins were talking about condensing the four-man box. You see how closely they're playing together. Even at that, they cannot stop the Stastnys. They're so close to the net. This is the way they figured they could stop them, was bring that four-man box into a smaller area. But even at that, the Stastnys getting loose in front. And Peter beating Mike Moffat between the legs.
Maybe too small an area, Mickey, that time. Boy, they really were bunched up. So Peter Stastny on the power.
Here comes Paymon. Puck is loose. Paymon pushed it in front. And a shot knocked down, and it's whipped wide of the net by the Bruins player O'Connell. Comes flying in front again, and Boston clearing it. Sweeping in. It's Crowder. Good move by Bruce Crowder. O'Connell gets it. Oh, he took the shot in the penalty. Coming in is Brad Park. He's touched it up beautifully. Park in front. Here's a shot. Scramble. Down goes Garrett. And he hangs on to it with Peter McNabb on top of him. That goes behind the net. Goulet forechecking. Goulet bumped with it. Here comes Boucher. He's digging it out for Hunter. Hunter now in the corner. Peterson trying to get it away from the two Quebec players. It goes up. Boucher reached for it. It looked harmless enough. But somehow Moffat didn't appear to be ready.
Well, the Bruins a little lax in their own zone here. Defensively, allowing the Nordiques to come up with those loose pucks. And right on, Bob. Boucher just jabbed at the puck in front of Mike Moffat and redirected it just between his pads.
Well, it was hard work on the board, but look at Hunter, Mick. He just kept at it and kept at it long before that sequence was picked up in the replay. That was a one-hander by Cloutier in front of the net. I wonder if Moffat was really ready for that. No, that's a big goal. The way it was scored, the whole scene here suddenly has come alive again.
In on the boards, they bump. Here's Park. His shot is gloved by Garrett. And now again, Johnson. Marwal knocks it to center right. Park made a great play to break it up with three Nordiques going in. Peterson going in. He scores! Peterson rifled it through the legs of John Garrett. And the Bruins get back that 2-goal lead.
Bob, Mickey and I looking at one another here, we both said the same thing quietly to each other. Was it offside?
Well, we'll have
It's
to have a
not.
look and see on the far side. You're not going to be able to tell from this picture here, but it sure looks like an offside from up here. But the Bruins, at this point, they don't care. Look at how that one got in between the pads, off the goalpost. And if that turns out to be an offside goal, which it doesn't make any difference now, it's in the book. What a break for the Bruins. Look at that, off that right side.
High on the glass, away wide of the net. And Park finds it cleared again for Boston. Laid it out to Middleton. Middleton got over the line, tried to cut it up, he did it, it's back! And a nice play by Garrett as he stopped Peterson. Lob shot fell. Puck is still playable. McNabb trying to root it out. Standing back from Aubry. Aubry hangs on to it. Now he loses it to Crowder. Around the net, he centered it. Here's O'Connell. Shuffle. This big rebound. Travel foot. They score! The Boston Bruins hang tough in front of John Garrett. And they were talking about Mickey not getting rebounds. Tonight they are, and it's now 5-2.
Boy, oh boy, the Bruins with all kinds of pressure here. And look at this get through. Marcotte with an excellent chance. Garrett the first stop. But Bruce Crowder, watch him, comes in and right there, bangs it against Johnny Garrett. Dick yesterday, Garrett was saying in the newspaper that he can play goal. It's easily here with Quebec because he only has to make the first stop. On this one, it didn't work.
Well, you got to give McNabb a lot of credit. If you really go back, it looked like they were going to freeze the puck. Much
Peter Stastny got the draw to Marion, to Rossford. His shot hit O'Reilly. Now it's centered. That nearly deflected in off Brad Park. Hit the side of the net. The Nordiques have the pressure on now. Centered in the crease. Scramble for it. Milbury, Brad Park, and Moffett. The three Bruins were in the crease. The puck was lying there. And the Stastnys were hammering away. And finally, they got it in.
Well, you see the big mix-up in front of the Boston net. All the Bruins players and Mike Moffett unable to get over there and cover Paymont. 3 Nordiques, 2 Bruins, and the goaltender. And a big goal for the Nordiques to get with just 3:59 to go in the second period.
Back there. Marwal's pass to center. Goulet coming in with Hunter. Hunter on the move, closing in, dropped it back in front of the net. Luce, following the play, had no problem with the high shot over the shoulder of Moffett, and it's 5-4.
Oh, you called it, Bob. The Bruins are just hanging on. You see Park trying to hang on to Hunter here. The redirection right there off the Nordiques, then the Bruins Marcotte, and Cloutier, Johnny on the spot. He just drilled it over top of Mike Moffett. He loves to shoot that puck high. Moffett just going down. There's the deflection right there. And he wasted no time. Look at that, right in the top corner.
Help. McNabb takes a look, no one in front. Milbury shot. Another chance for Crowder. And he fanned on it. It was knocked down at his feet. Racing out is Goulet along with Paymont for Quebec. Goulet, great speed. Going in, Moffett out of the net to steer it aside. Milbury gave it away. Marwal closing in. Rebound. It's still inside the line. Rossford shot. The Bruins falling all over the place. Marwal, let it go. That's blocked by Milbury. Stealing it, then lost it. Racing out Goulet. 3 of them, Hickey and Anton Stastny. Here's Hickey coming in. Took a shot. Nowhere near the net. Marwal following the play. Lane goes wild again. The Nordiques lead in and tie the hockey game here at 4:06.
Well, the Nordiques keeping the puck in the Boston zone. It looked like a difficult goal for Goulet against Mike Moffett. He just didn't cover the short side, and Goulet really was nowhere to shoot the puck. Get an idea looking at it right here. You see Moffett go over there, but he just doesn't get to cover the
He flipped it to center. Dupont was right there. Melnick couldn't stop it. Goulet put the shot on young Mike Moffett, and again he stood there and made the 10 seconds left. Here comes Cashman with Middleton. Middleton going in. On goal. Oh, he made a great effort. Garrett stopped it. 2 seconds left. A shot. And the siren goes to end regulation time. And I'll tell you, Rick Middleton gave the Quebec Nordiques fits on that last rush.
Well, just seconds remaining.
Pass ahead to Hunter. Hunter lost it. Middleton nearly broke in. Now the Nordiques are on the move. This is Cloutier dropping it back. A shot. Hit the goal post. Goulet hit the goal.
The other side, everybody in the building thought the game was over. Watch this one. Right at the base of the post.
Through center, led by Park. To Cashman. Didn't get the pass. Park lost it. 3 Nordiques breaking in. Marion Sassy to Peter. Came on, shot, rebound, down goes Mike Moffett. And 3 Nordiques were in on top of the netminder. It looked like that was in for sure. Series to win it for Quebec. Here's a pass to Cashman. Cashman against Payma. Payma falling. Cashman somehow standing up. Inside to the net. Scramble. A mad scramble for it. And Garrett goes down. With the Bruins coming awfully close to winning the hockey game. Played it off to the side. Cote tried to center it. Cote gets another chance. Get it in front. And front. Sassy, how did he miss it? Dupont. Once again, Gillis. To McNabb. To O'Reilly. Can't shoot it. O'Reilly. In front. And he was grabbed by Dupont. Quick to the pass. They score! The Boston Bruins have scored. The Bruins have scored. O'Reilly retrieving the puck, and unbelievable turn of events here in Quebec. Look at Wayne Cashman. Look at Moffett. Cashman is racing down to the goaltender Moffett. And the Bruins hysterical are over the boards and on the ice. The Boston Bruins suddenly score a 6-5 victory here at the Quebec Coliseum. And Michel Bergeron cannot believe what has happened. Riley and Gillis. And here it is.
Look at Terry O'Reilly, Bob. We thought he was going to go in alone the first time. He lost the puck. Garrett couldn't freeze it. You see right there, and watch the right foot. There it is, and Big McNabb comes in. You see him back behind the Nordique player, and there it goes. Incredibly, this crowd completely silent. We'll see it again from another angle. Gillis starting to play out. McNabb back to O'Reilly. And watch O'Reilly. We've talked about him all night long. He never stops working. One hand on the stick, using the other hand to guard off Dupont, and the right foot. There's Peter McNabb. We're going back to Boston. Would you believe it?
So, the final score, the Boston Bruins 6 and the Quebec Nordiques 5.